Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at a fragrance from the House of the Art of Shaving, and this one is called Vetiver Citron. I have gotten 5 samples of this one off of eBay. They're 1.5 ml samples. Here's what the inside of the card looks like. This one came out in 2016, classified as woody aromatic, top notes of lemon and grapefruit, middle notes of cardamom, black pepper, and artemisia. And in the base, tonka bean, cashmere, cedar, patchouli, labdanum, and vetiver. Now this one, as the name implies, is a vetiver citrus type fragrance. So if you've smelled, Paul Smith's Story, Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, Guerlain's Vetiver, it's probably gonna be similar in that same vein as this one. But this one does have some little quirks to it that kind of make it stand out a little bit from the pack. You do get a little bit of that cardamom in the opening along with the lemon and grapefruit. And in the background, just a light touch of the vetiver. As it starts to dry down, though, after like 15-20 minutes, that vetiver will start to amp up and it starts to become more like your basic citrus vetiver scent to my nose. I've never been a huge fan of vetiver, but I do think it's nice to have a couple in your collection. I do think Vetiver Tonka is one of the best vetivers that you can buy. But that's more of a sweetened, like Tonka vetiver. Citrus vetivers, I'm not quite as fond of as Vetiver Tonka because I know sometimes that vetiver note can be a little bit off-putting to some. Some people say it gives it a little bit of a cat pee quality or maybe a little bit sour. It's a bit of an acquired taste. I know a lot of people love vetiver and probably have 20 vetiver fragrances in their collection. Some people maybe just want one go-to vetiver. Some people avoid vetiver altogether. This one I think would be a good starting vetiver for someone that's just not sure if they like vetiver or not with citrus. See how they feel about it. It's not too expensive. You can still find a pretty good deal on it on the internet, eBay, places like that. Like I said, the opening is a little bit interesting because you get some cardamom there, some other notes there to kind of give it a little bit of a twist from your traditional citrus vetiver, but in the end it's going to dry down to more of a basic vetiver citrus scent. So this one's okay, nothing spectacular, which you've heard before from me I guess, but let's get into some final scores and see how we end up here. Smell 6.5 out of 10. If you like citrus vetivers, you'll probably like this one. If you don't like citrus vetivers, well, the opening might be pleasant enough, but as it dries down you might start to find it a little bit off-putting. Projection longevity, I'm going to say maybe in that 3 to 5 hour range, but never really seems to really jump off the skin too much. I didn't get any feedback on this one at all from anybody at work or anything. I'll say 6.5 out of 10 for performance, projection, longevity. Versatility, 7 out of 10. Certainly this type of fragrance is going to shine mostly in the spring and summer, warm fall days. But if you're a vetiver lover and you're kind of into like a vetiver slash barbershop type feel, this one would certainly be a good go-to signature scent if you have a smaller collection. Uniqueness, I'm going to say 6.5 out of 10. Some interesting turns in the opening with the cardamom and some other notes in there, but as it dries down it just kind of settles into a traditional citrus vetiver fragrance like Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, which this one gets heavily compared to. Price point, I still see some bottles online here. $30 for a 1 ounce bottle. I saw a 3.3 ounce for about $60 recently. So, that's a pretty good price for something like this. Just a solid go-to vetiver citrus fragrance. Nothing outstanding, but because it's kind of subtle, close to the skin, unintrusive, people new to vetiver might want to look into this one and see if it's a note that you want to explore further with more expensive and profound vetivers. I think overall 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.